Hey guys, we are continuing on and doing some more spring cleaning. In today's video, I'm going to be mainly tackling my kids' bedrooms. So 2 bedrooms, pulling furniture out, vacuuming, cleaning carpets, cleaning baseboards, window trackings, doing it all, cleaning cat pee that I found. So I found more lovely pet messes, also tons of laundry motivation and all around home cleaning. So let's get ready, let's do this, and give me a thumbs up if you're ready to get something done. Hey guys, all right, so this is the first day. This is going to be broken up into 2 separate days, and this day 1 was around 7 p.m. Mike had the twins upstairs, giving them a bath, and Avery and I were just kind of cleaning things up, cleaning up the living room. I wanted to pick up the kitchen, load the dishwasher, clean up the living room, wipe things down, the sink and the stove, and just kind of do my nightly cleaning routine before waking up the next day and doing some serious deep spring cleaning. So this will be over 2 days, and on the second day I got cleaning right away. It was really great. I honestly got to clean all day. My in-laws, Mike's parents, took the 3 girls to the zoo. It was a really nice day. They went to a couple different parks and they just had fun, and it allowed me to really deep clean their rooms, which I really needed because the twins still nap, so I wouldn't have been able to dedicate a lot of time in their room, and I was going to be cleaning carpets, and you know, it takes a while to dry sometimes, so I just needed the whole day dedicated to cleaning, so that's what I got to do. But anyways, a lot we're going to be doing in this video. We found some more cat surprises. That poor little guy, Chase, our cat, passed away about in mid-February. He must have been so sick before he passed away and was just hiding it, so we found some more messes that I had to clean up. So to clean my stovetop, this is my stovetop cleaning routine. I always go in with the Jaws degreaser and get as much as I can off of the stove. I think this is a tremendously good degreaser. And then I go in with the Mrs. Meyer's baking soda cream cleanser on there. I wipe it with just a normal sponge that you can get from anywhere, like Walmart, Target, and then I let it sit for a few minutes. I typically go and clean out my sink with the same stuff, and then I'll go back and wipe off the stovetop. And for the most part, that gets everything up and sparkling clean. As I am editing this, I am so close to 200,000 subscribers. I'm not there yet. So what I want you to do, I'm sure I'll hit it here soon. Thank you for that. But I am going to have a huge giveaway with multiple giveaways. I'm going to be giving away multiple things, some of these top cleaning tools and products that I use. So make sure you stay tuned for next week's video. It will be posted on Monday, April 5th at 10 a.m. with all of the details for the giveaway. So make sure you set your timers, April 5th, 10 a.m. for all of the big giveaway details.
Every night I'm going on the grid, texting back, I want you.
You guys know how much I clean throughout my home, but there's just something really, just a really good feeling about spring cleaning. So far I've done the basement, I've done our bedroom, and now I'm doing the girls' bedrooms. I still have to do the living room and the kitchen and the bathrooms. And then hopefully by then it will be warm enough here in northern Ohio to go outside and start the spring cleaning outside. I also have plans to clean out my car when the weather gets warmer. I mean, it's warm right now, but it was only going to last a day. So I am loving all of this spring cleaning, and it just feels really good, especially cleaning the carpets. Oh, and this DIY cleaner you're seeing me use, it's 1 part rubbing alcohol, 1 part water, and about a fingernail size of Dawn dish soap. I use that to clean my countertops. You can use it to disinfect, but I also use it to shine my stovetop. And if you want to make sure it properly disinfects, make sure you let it sit for a few minutes, maybe like 5 minutes. I looked it up online and it said to let it sit for 5 minutes to properly disinfect. But when I'm done wiping everything down here in the kitchen, I am done for the night and will be waking up to get started in the girls' bedrooms.
Boy, oh, when did I lose my perspective? Oh God, have I lost it? But my cravings for you so shameless, can't get enough. I've lost you, but I need you, and you're off my radar now. I've lost you.
The twins will be 2 on March 30th, and then Avery will be 6 on April 23rd. And with their birthdays coming up, I've been thinking a lot, what I wanted to do as far as cake, cupcakes, decorations, and all of that. Last year, with everything going on, we didn't have any parties or, really like just general celebrations, I guess. And this year we're going to have family over, and I'm going to combine their birthdays, like just the get together with family since they're so close. And I'll be honest with you, there was a little bit of mom guilt, or honestly, a lot of mom guilt. And I started second guessing my decision of combining their parties. Like, should I not be combining their parties? Should I have their own parties? Even though as a family of 5 on their actual birthdays, we will be celebrating, like making a big deal about it and making them feel special individually. But I still felt guilty. And I thought about this. For the twins' birthday, I just ordered some Minnie Mouse cupcakes from Kroger, and I'll probably just do like some Minnie Mouse like plates and napkins and stuff. But, when we go on social media, you sometimes will see these people who go all out for their kids' birthdays. They make like DIY decorating. They go all out for the cakes or get them, they go to the local bakery and they get these awesome cakes and awesome decorations and go all out. And I see these, and to be honest with you, I see this and I think, should I be doing that? Like, am I not making a big enough deal for my kids' birthdays? And I start to feel guilty. And the reason why I'm saying this is I think that can be hard for all of us. And obviously I know deep down that I don't need to do that. But you know what? Those moms find joy in doing all of that. Decorating, baking, all of that is not something that brings me joy. And then I thought, you know what? You guys may look at me the same way when it comes to cleaning. You may see me on social media, getting all this stuff done, being productive, deep cleaning, spending all this time cleaning. And maybe it makes you feel like you should be doing that. And so the moral of all of this is, please don't compare yourself. I fall victim to this. You fall victim to this as well, I'm sure. But let's just not compare ourselves, because you know what? Those big birthday celebrations, those beautiful cakes and decorations, those moms, I'm sure, want to do that. That's where their passion lies. It is not where my passion lies at all. I am like basic, let's do the basic. I will make my kids feel super special. But just the other week, Avery was outside riding bikes with a friend. Mike was buried in work meetings. The twins were napping, and I went to sit down and I was just in the worst mood. I just could not shake it. And it was because my house was messy, just stuff all over. So I got up, I put things away, I just cleared everything, wiped down the countertops and vacuumed, and I instantly felt better. I was just in a better mood. So cleaning makes me happy. Having a house that is clean calms me, makes me happy. So just don't compare yourself to what I don't do. Don't feel like you need to be doing more. Just do what you need to do and do something that makes you happy.
I can't help that I miss you now. I can't help that I miss you now.
So really quickly, next Sunday's video, it is Easter Sunday, so I will not be posting on Sunday. I will be posting on Monday at 10 a.m., but I just wanted to let you guys know, if you celebrate Easter, I want you to enjoy the day with your family. I'm going to be enjoying the day, having, family time and all of that. So Monday morning, 10 a.m., make sure you write it down so you don't miss it. So last week I cleaned the window tracking and said I needed a better system. So I tried something different this time, and I went in with my Bissell Steam Shot, and it just does a really good job, and it doesn't really show up on camera, but it breaks everything up. That makes it easier to wipe away. And then I grabbed the Dawn Power Wash, which is so powerful, and I think it was just like added extra cleaning power. And then I went in with my Rubbermaid Power Scrubber. I don't even know why I didn't think of that. I love that thing. I didn't think of that last week, but I think that combo did an amazing job. Almost as good as you're going to get. I had a couple of other people recommend auto detailing brushes, so I think I might get some of those to try. But yeah, I think this combo worked out pretty good. After I cleaned the window trackings, I was using the Aunt Fanny's cleaning vinegar spray to clean my blinds, and then the Jaws glass cleaner to clean my windows. Something I get asked about all of the time would be vacuums. And I'd say in general, most of the questions I get would be about my vacuums. So I want to give you guys a good YouTube channel that I have watched multiple times. It is called Vacuum Wars. There's two guys. I think it's just two guys. It's their channel, and it's devoted to testing out vacuums. And you guys, they will compare different types of vacuums. So like they compare like vacuums. You know what I mean? They're not going to compare like a Shark Apex Light Uplight corded vacuum with a Dyson stick vacuum, because those aren't comparable. So they compare like vacuums, they put them through all of these amazing tests, and they tell you how they perform. So go check out their channel. Like I said in another video, somebody could ask me, well, what vacuum do you recommend? And it just depends on a lot of different factors. So like they'll test it on carpet and on hardwood. So I think if you're in the market for a new vacuum, or if you have a specific vacuum you've been eyeing and you want to know how it really works on a specific surface, go check out their channel. I was taking a little bit of a break from cleaning the girls' bedroom because I wanted to throw in our bedding. I wanted to get that going, and I went in there to throw it in, and I noticed that we forgot to switch out the laundry from the night before. So the laundry had gotten left in the washer, and I say we just because Mike and I both, we tag team, just trying to keep the house afloat in the evenings, feeding the kids, bathing the kids, getting, Avery ready for school. If we, like to go on a walk sometimes, just trying to do all of that. Sometimes it just gets crazy and we forgot the laundry, which honestly, we don't really do much. I mean, sometimes we'll leave it in the dryer, but not in the washer. It's rare that happens. So I had a nice surprise waiting for me. Luckily, it did not smell. So I put those in the dryer and then started the bedding. And then I was going to clean the carpets. So the solution that I was using was the Walmart brand carpet cleaner solution. And I've had a lot of people message me and say, oh, try, powdered OxyClean as the solution, or powdered Tide laundry detergent. And people rave about the results and how amazing it is. And it just makes me nervous because carpet cleaners are so expensive, and I'm just afraid to use something that isn't designed for the machine. And I believe you, I trust you guys, but I just would hate to ruin the machine. But as I was cleaning the carpets, I noticed a couple of cat pee spots in the corners in the bedroom. And if you're new here, we used to have a cat. He passed away about in mid-February, and he was acting totally fine. Like, we didn't notice anything, nothing until maybe a day and a half before he passed away. But I'm thinking now he was probably really hiding it, because like, he never peed in the open room. And I just found a couple of these pee spots deep in the corners of the twins' room. And then when I go into Avery's room next, it was actually worse in there. And I found 3 spots. So I think he must have been sick. But, it's just crazy because the spots didn't even smell. Like, they didn't have the cat pee smell. So I'm sorry if this is gross, but if you have a cat, you know what I'm talking about. It smells very strong. It's a very unique smell. And these did not smell at all. I mean, we would have smelled them, So I don't know. I mean, I know it's the cat pee. It's not the dog pee, I can tell. But I highly recommend, if you do have pet messes or cat pee spots to clean up, Nature's Miracle. I'll have it here on screen. It's one of the best carpet cleaners I have ever used. It's for like spot cleaning, and it really does a good job of getting rid of the smell. And it's an enzyme cleaner designed specifically for pet messes. One of the hardest parts about doing all of this, like pulling furniture out and deep cleaning, is you see the mess that kind of happens. I feel like it always gets worse before it gets better, and it's just so hard because I've been doing a lot this morning. Like, I got a lot done in there and I have more to do, and I'm still seeing a mess, and it's like, it's overwhelming. But I know from experience it always gets worse before it gets better. All right, so now it was time to get started in Avery's room, and I was pretty much doing the same thing. We were moving the furniture as much as we could. We couldn't remove the bunk beds, just way too big. And then Avery's dresser is attached to the wall so it doesn't fall over. So we just took out what we could and then just move around the furniture so I could clean under it, kind of what I did in the twins' room and in our master bedroom. And luckily it was going to be a little bit easier in here to clean. She only has a single window. The twins have a double window, so that was going to be easy. But I was doing the same thing with the window, using the steam shot to break up all of the dirt. I know it doesn't really show up on camera, but it does a really good job at loosening everything up. And then the Dawn power wash, I think, just breaks things up even more. And then I have the Rubbermaid power scrubber, allowed me to get into all of those cracks even better. But I said this in last week's video, but I do have another method that I'm going to try. It does not involve a toothbrush. A lot of you guys suggested using a toothbrush. It's like something completely different, but I need something else for it. And my father-in-law may have something that will allow me to use it. So I'm still waiting on that, but I don't know. Right now, this system is working pretty well. So when I'm done cleaning here in Avery's room, we were just going to let all of the carpet dry. Even after the kids got back, we let them fully dry. I was going to clean our master bedroom, master bathroom, and fold some laundry, vacuum and mop. And then much later tonight, you'll see us move the furniture back in here in each of the rooms. And you guys can also say hi to the girls again. And last week's video, a lot of you loved seeing the girls, saying hi to them. So we were getting ready to put them to bed. So you guys can, well, I don't even know if Avery was in it. I can't remember if she said hi. She was kind of like floating all around the house when we were putting the twins to bed. But you can at least see the twins, and Addison specifically loved saying hi. I've gotten some questions recently about if I still work outside of the home, and I do not. I've talked about this multiple times, but I know that you guys don't always watch every story on Instagram, or you're not watching every video. But I left that job. It was in public relations in June. And it's funny because Mike just said something to me the other day. He said, I don't know how you ever worked full-time and did YouTube. Because I explained this in last week's video, how much time YouTube takes up. If you talk to any YouTuber, it is crazy how much time goes into videos. And when I do 2 videos a week, I would say I put in at least 40 hours of time, including, that's like making the description or making my little videos for Instagram, keeping up with comments, because that's important to me. And I think me talking about that in last week's video, it kind of got brought up in people's minds, and they were like, I wonder if she still works. And I haven't worked since last June, but it was funny, because Mike was just like, there would be literally no way with the size of your channel now and how much work you put in that you could be doing it. And I'm sure I also, you know, having 3 kids, that takes up a lot of time too. But it was definitely manageable when my channel was a lot smaller. But now just keeping up with everything, there just would be no way. Okay, so one of the more frequent questions I get is how long it takes the floors to clean. Now I did do it on the max clean in here, but the windows are open. I think it's in the 60s, so we're getting a nice breeze in here, and it's been less than 2 hours and these carpets are dry, pretty much. Like not 100%, but pretty much dry. So less than 2 hours, and it was on the deep clean setting, not the max setting, and not the express clean, which uses even less water. So I think it just depends on so many factors with that carpet cleaner, what setting it's on, what the weather is like. So yeah.
My dear friend, where have you been? Where have you gone?
But I was actually thinking, you know, going back to the whole working thing, it all worked out perfectly because it was right when things started to shut down. So I hit 100,000 subscribers last April. And in last March, everything shuts down. Mike and I get to work from home. So I worked from home in that job from March until June. And then I left my job in June. My job started to change. So if you guys don't know what I did, it was in PR, public relations. I have a teaching degree. So part of my job was working in schools, but I didn't always work in schools. I had an office. I did event planning. I planned a lot of events or coordinated events for big scale like groups and people, but also would go into schools from time to time. So obviously with everything that was going on in the world, my job was completely changing. And even though I was lucky to still have the job, I didn't love the direction of where my job was going. And also at the time, Mike's promotions and his job had just he had gotten a new job and a couple promotions, and it just made more sense, and we were happy, you know, that I was going to make the decision to stay at home. But I was also grateful to have YouTube because I just needed something, you know, like I wanted something other than just being mom. I wanted something to pour my creative mind and ideas into, something that could be my own, something that I could work towards or strive for. And so I'm just grateful that I have YouTube to pour myself into. And I remember getting a lot of comments. People said that they liked watching my channel because I was a working mom. And it's so hard to find full-time working moms on YouTube. And I think because it just gets to a point, like if you're a mom, you know, if you're working so much outside of the home, when you come home, you have to decide, well, am I going to, you know, pour my time into YouTube? Am I going to pour myself into my family? And I know that for me, it was really hard because there would be times I would come home. It was usually one day a week and I'd pour myself into my channel. And, you know, what got neglected was that one day, sometimes my family, or on the weekends I'd be working or here and there or staying up late. And I think that's why it's really rare to find full-time working moms on YouTube, because it does end up being a lot of time. And at least in the cleaning space, I can't speak for other genres. I'm not saying that making cleaning videos is harder. I'm just saying I can only speak for the cleaning space because cleaning videos take a really, really long time to edit. But I don't know. I'm grateful for where I'm at. I'm grateful, that everything happened the way it happened, and Mike works from home now, at least for the time being. We don't know if he'll go back into the office, so he's at home with us. So it's just like, I feel like we're home a lot and home together. And I'm not insinuating that if you're a stay-at-home mom, that you have a lot more free time than if you work outside of the home. It's just, if you work outside of the home, you're obviously not with your kids all day. If you're, a stay-at-home mom with your kids all day, then maybe it's a little bit easier to spend time away from them, maybe in the evenings if your husband's with them, or on the weekends. But I think that's where it just gets really difficult. So while the kids were still out of the house, I figured I might as well keep going and get things done, because it's nice to not have distractions. So I vacuumed and mopped, and then I wanted to pick up the master bathroom, and fold some laundry. And you guys, it's funny because sometimes when I get things done, Mike's hanging with the girls, but it's still distracting. And I know all of you moms totally know what I'm saying. Even if Mike has them, and I should mention he is a very hands-on dad, I think because he's home all of the time, working from home, he's always around. And so I know that with a lot of stay-at-home moms, kids can get really attached to mom because they're with mom all the time. Well, Mike's home all the time, even though he spends a lot of time in the office. They don't favor me over him. And so when he has them, he has them. I don't have to worry. I don't have to ever jump in or be like, oh, they want this or they need that. I don't have to say a word. I could literally walk out of the store and leave for a week, and I wouldn't have to write anything down, and he would not have to text me and ask me any questions. With that being said, it's still distracting. So even though I know he has them handled, when he's with them, I still feel like I'm distracted by them, because I want to be with them, or I hear crying and I get stressed out by it. So when they're out of the house, it is so nice to have no distractions. So I just wanted to keep going.
You ran into a deep end, a real breakdown. You are imbued with jealousy. Why would you otherwise be charging so hard at me? Why start a conflict? Can't you see that I'm not your problem? All these rumors you spread doesn't make you feel good too. Cause bloodshed, 'cause I don't really get it.
This was kind of the last thing that I wanted to do before the girls got home. And then when the girls got home, we did dinner. We played outside because it was still nice, which we don't get a lot of those days here in March. So we were capitalizing and playing outside. And then right before bed, that's when Mike and I moved all of the furniture and stuff that was in the hallway back into the bedrooms. But I was just doing a basic wipe down, the bare minimum in the bathroom. It's wiping down the counters, vacuuming, mopping, and I didn't even have to clean the toilet because Mike was installing a new toilet seat, so he had cleaned the toilet the other day. So just bare basic.
Rumors you spread doesn't make you feel good too. Cause bloodshed, 'cause I don't really get these rumors you spread doesn't make you feel good too. Cause bloodshed, 'cause I don't really get it. The rumors that you're spreading, I don't really get it. I don't.
I felt like it was a long, long day of cleaning, and I'm gonna tell you guys, I was exhausted at the end of this day. I was just like my body hurt, my back hurt, my neck hurt, everything hurt, but it felt good. And walking into the girls' rooms when we were putting them to bed, and the rooms smelled nice, they smelled fresh, and even though it kind of looked the same as when I just cleaned their room, the carpet felt cleaner, everything felt cleaner, and it did make me feel good about my long, long day.
Be the death of me, still your medicine.
Yeah, I need you, I need you. You light my fire just to put me out again. Still I need you. I'm weak for you. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. I'm weak for you. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. Now we're back where it started. You say you're sorry, so we forget about it. Simple as that, but I don't know where my heart is. Still all that I want is you. Yeah, you'll be the death of me still.
And don't forget about my change in the video schedule for next week. So there will only be one video next week. Instead of Sunday, it will be Monday. I know it's confusing, but just celebrate Easter. If you don't celebrate Easter, just enjoy the day with your family. Especially because that's going to be the video where I am going to be giving you guys, or giving away, multiple items, some of my top cleaning tools and products. So make sure you go check that video out.
Now I'm trying to let you go, but I'm always losing control. Is that what you want me to do? Now I'm trying to let you go, but I'm always losing control. Is that what you want me to do? You'll be the death of me still. You're my medicine. Yeah, I need you, I need you. You light a fire just to put me out again. Yeah, I need you.
So we just finished up for the night. We plunked these girls into their cribs and we're able to put everything back. Can you say hi?
Hi. Hi. Hi.
Say hi, Emery.
Hi.
Can you say hi?
Hi.
Oh, you want to say hi? Thank you guys for sticking around. I hope you found this video motivating. Would love for you guys to think about hitting the red subscribe button and joining our journey, huh? All right, guys, I will see you next time. Bye.